Hello everyone and welcome back to Easy Arabic. Again, thank you so much for all your support, and I really hope that you enjoying learning Arabic grammar. To be honest, that's the end goal, and I hope that I'm able to help in that situation. In the previous video, we looked at Jumla Ismiya. And as a reminder, we said that Jumla Ismiya, when you talk about that, we have two things. First, we know that the sentence starts with a noun, and that noun has to be marfu', right? That's what we said. And we also called the first noun, the first word that you have there, to be a starter, right? So today I'm looking at ضمائر الرفع المنفصل. So ضمائر, so the single of ضمائر is ضمير. Okay, ضمير. So that's a pronoun. So pronoun. So I would say personal pronoun. Right? Now it doesn't matter when you say domir, it's either as a subject or as an object. I give you an example. When you say he saw me, okay? So this is a pronoun. I have the verb here, subject, verb, object, right? But this is a pronoun and this is also a pronoun. So you can't say I saw I. No, you have to say he saw I. No, he saw me. Why? Because here the pronoun is object. So here I said الضمائر الرفع المنفصل. Munfasil, that is, it's detached. It's not attached. So in Arabic, you have cases where you can attach the pronoun to the verb, or you can have it unattached or detached, right? It's not connected to anything. That's what I mean by munfasil. So when you see munfasil, that means not attached to anything. So the first personal pronoun that will come as a subject is ana. Okay, ana means I. For example, you can say ana Salmanu. I don't know, I love my name. Ana Salmanu. I am Salman. But wait, I said this is I and this is Salman. So what is the am coming from? If this is I and this is Salman, right? So what is the am coming from then? Well, the ana is gonna come with the verb to be, am, as long as you have a noun that is coming after. Again, listen carefully. The personal pronoun is gonna come with the verb to be, right? To be, if you conjugate, you have I am, you are, and all of that, right? But ana comes with its own verb, as long as what comes after is a noun. But if there is a verb after ana, then ana will take the verb that came after. So by default, ana comes with its verb, the verb to be, I am. So the second one is anta. Anta. So anta, that's you, or you are. Okay, so here I will say I. Okay, I will have parentheses am. In the case where you don't have a verb, you, and then are. Again, if, for example, you say anta kharijun, you are leaving. So this is leaving, you. So the R is gonna come as long as you have a noun after the anta, after the personal pronoun. Okay, munfasil, it's detached. Anta. But is it a noun? Yes. Why? Because we have tanween. So don't forget the alamatul ism. Do not forget the signs that indicates you have a noun. Okay. In the same thing, we have anta or anti. So anti goes in there. You have languages that really care about feminine and masculine, right? So whether you're talking to a female or a male person, right? Or the object that you're describing, is it masculine or feminine? So in Arabic, we care about it. I know that in English, we don't care. For example, if I say you are crazy, or you're beautiful, or you are amazing. So when I say you don't know if I was talking to a male person or a female. But in Arabic, we do care. We care really a lot. So if you only speak English, I know this is going to be a big change for you. But for those who are multi-language, bilingual, or even polyglots, and they were exposed to such rules, they will find it pretty simple. But it's simple, even if you only speak English, you just get used to, right? So here here I have anta and anti. So anti is also you are. When you're talking, so anti is when you're talking when it's feminine. Okay? And then anta, that's masculine. Masculine. Auntie. So if I'm talking to my sister, I will say auntie, I will not say anta. If you see someone talking to his or her sister and says anta, correct that person. Can't be anta. It has to be auntie. Auntie telling me that the person that I'm talking to is it's a feminine. It's a female. Okay, or it's a female. All right, so we have ana, anta, auntie, and then we have the third one, that is antuma. Okay, so the fourth one, okay, goes with both. So this goes with masculine and feminine, male and female at the same time. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Antuma bani. So you two. So this is basically you two. I mean, you two are. You two. So that's one extra thing that you have. Again, when I say in English, you are amazing. You don't know who I'm talking to. Am I talking to a single person? 2, 3? You don't know, or more. Am I talking to you? You don't really know, right? But here we make the difference between singular, one person, 2, and more than 2. That is 3 and above. You make the difference. So when you say antuma, you two means that you two are here. You two are students. Antuma talibani. Antuma talibani. So you can also, again, I said you can use for male and female. Okay, so we did ana, anta, anti together. Anti when it's feminine, and anta when it's masculine. Antuma works with both, right? Whether it's masculine and feminine, you can use that. Then we go to huwa. Huwa is he is. If I say huwa Salmanu, he is Salman. Huwa. Again, remember that these personal pronouns comes with their own verb by default. As long as whatever comes after them, after these personal pronouns, are nouns. Okay? It's gonna come with its own noun. But if there is a verb, then it's gonna follow the verb. Alright? So huwa. And then I have here. She is. Here mudarrisatun. أو هي زينب, she is Zainab. أو هي Jasmine, she is Jasmine, right? Here, she is. Then I have huma, right? They too are. Okay, huma, they too are. Okay, so when I see, so you see again, I have the mim and alif. Huma, they are. So maybe you can say huma talibani. They too are students. Huma. So when you say huma, you have to think you're talking about two persons, whether it's female or male. And antuma, same thing, right? So then we get to, let's look at antum, anta, anti, antuma, antum, you are. So here we have three and more people. Three and more as masculine. Antum, let me give you. Antum muslimuna. You are Muslims. So when I say antum muslimuna, you know that I'm talking to a group of people where you have at least three and more. Three and more, right? At least three. And masculine. Okay? So far so good. So just be patient with me. Okay, we'll go over. It's pretty simple. Then later on you can play around with that. Then I will go over whom. That's they are three and more. Hum muslimun or hum talibun or tulab. They are whom tulabun. They are students. Whom they are. So I know here it's three and more. It's a group of people and you have at least three in there. Right, and again, this is for masculine. Antum, masculine, three and more. Whom, masculine, three and more. Okay, then we have the last two. Antunna. Okay, that's you are more than three, feminine. Antunna muslimatun. Antunna muslimatun. You are Muslims. Muslim women, right? So you know you have three and more and it's feminine. Okay, antunna, and then the last one. Okay, the last one that we have here is hunna. That's they are three and more, and then you have feminine. Okay, hunna talibatun. They are students. Hunna, they are, you know, when talking about three at least, and then it's feminine, not masculine. So for the masculine, you will have hum. But when it's hunna, you have they are feminine. Okay, so that's pretty much about those pronouns. But I want you to see something here with the pronouns. So when I'm using pronouns, either I'm talking to someone, right? Or I'm talking about someone who is not actually around, right? For example, if I say, you are amazing, right? I'm talking to you. But then if I say, he is amazing, then I'm referring to someone who is not present at the moment, is not with us. So you have to keep that in mind too, right? Keep that in mind too. All right, so one more thing that I want to add to this thing here is that, okay, let's say for example, you gave me Anna. Anna Salman. Okay, I am Salman. Well, let's go back. So we talked about Jumla Ismiya, okay? And we said that it's a nominal phrase starting with a noun, right? But here, the starter is not a noun. The starter is not a noun. We know that starter is the first noun, but I don't have a starter here. I have a pronoun. So does that mean that then, is it marfu'? Right? Is it marfu'? Well, I even have sukun at the end. Is it? I know it cannot be in majzoom, right? Can it be in majzoom? No. Why? Because jazm only goes with verbs, and this is not a verb, this is a pronoun. So I have three options, right? Either it's marfu', mansub, or makhfud or majroor. Well, it's marfu', but it's in the position, because look, when you give me a sentence, right, I have these boxes. Okay, so can be a noun, can be a verb, can be a noun, can be a verb, anything can be there, right? So those are words that I'm gonna keep on going depending on how long your sentence is. So I know that if I have a noun here, it has to be marfu', right? That's the default, the all starter, marfu'. But if I don't have a noun, if I have I'm not looking at verb, I'm just looking at a pronoun. If I have a pronoun here, so that's a domir, then that domir is in the place of rafa. That domir is in the place of a starter. Okay, again, don't get confused. So I said these are the boxes, right? And then you can fill out words as you wish. If you can have Salmanu, Dhahaba, whatever you want. But here I can have a noun. I can start with the sentence. I can start a sentence with a noun, right? If it's a noun, then I said, okay, I will say, if it's noun, we know it's ismun marfu'un. If it's a noun, ismun marfu'un, that's the default, right? Whatever comes here, if it's a noun, then the noun has to be ismun marfu'un. By default, all starters are marfu'un. What about if it's not a noun then? If it's a pronoun in our case, right? If it's a pronoun, our domir, domir rafa al-munfasil, one of the pronouns, ana, anta, all of that, right? So I will say, I'm not saying that it's marfu'. So I will say it's in the place, it's gonna be in the place of rafa. It's in the place of rafa. Okay? It's in the place, that's what we said, rafa here. It's in the place. It's not, but it's in the place. It's not marfu', but is in the place of rafa. Right? marfu when you're describing rafa when it's right. So it's in the place of rafa. So that's why we said here fi mahalli rafa. في محل رفع. It's not marfu, but it's في محل رفع. That means it's in the place. I'll give you an example. All right, just be patient with me, okay? أنت أستاذ, okay? أستاذ. You are a professor, okay? So I look at the beginning. Is it jumla ismiya? No. Why? Because I don't have a noun at the beginning. So what do I have? I have a pronoun. Anta. Personal pronoun. Coming as a subject. Okay? Personal pronoun for subjects. Well, anta. So then, is it marfu? No. Look here. It's not marfu. Okay? It doesn't have dhamma, it's not marfu, and it's not even marfu. It's not gonna be marfu. So all the pronouns are not marfu. All the pronouns, the personal pronouns for subjects, anna, anta, anti, antuma, antunna, huwa, hiya, hum, huma, hunna, it's not, they're not marfu. They are not marfu, but they will be in a place of rafa. They will be in the place. They're not, but I'm in the place. It's like, for example, in your classroom, for example, or yeah, in your classroom. Okay, let's say the teacher is gone today. And you know, teachers, they usually have those beautiful chairs, right, that you can move around. The teacher was gone, okay, and you had a substitute. And the substitute allowed you to sit on that chair. You are in the place of the teacher, but you're not the teacher. You are in the place. You're not substituting. You are in the place. Again, that's why I said in the classroom, there was a substitute. Your teacher was gone, there was a substitute. So the substitute is replacing your teacher, right? But then there is this chair that is for the teachers. So then you said, oh, miss, can I sit there? She said, oh, yeah. And you sat down. You're not a teacher, you're not a substitute, but you're in the place of the teacher. That's the place of the teacher. So this is the place of the beginning of the sentence. If it's a noun, you say it's marfu, right? Ismun marfu. But if it's not a noun and it's a pronoun, then the pronoun is in a place of rafa. Fi mahalli rafa. Fi mahalli rafa. Okay, fi mahalli rafa. So here it's a pronoun, right? As we go, I will give you the terms on how now to make the grammatical analysis. But you know, this is a pronoun. If someone asks you, is it marfu? No, it's not, but it's in a place of rafa. Fi mahalli rafa. So that is for all of these pronouns that we did today. They are in the place of rafa. All right, so I don't want you to worry about this. As we go, we learn about it. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for watching.